what you're saying.
He said
He gonna get that.
I got abs right here.
I'm saying what you're
Ray got
saying.
abs right there.
That's what I get to eat. That's what I get to eat right here. I eat like a turtle on this team.
What a season Davis is in.
Doc Rivers has raved about Glenn Davis.
He's becoming the savior of this ball club, coming off the bench.
Without question.
With only 11 games remaining in the season, and after suffering through several injuries to their front court, the Celtics had come to depend on four-year veteran Glenn Davis. But growing up in Louisiana, the only person he could depend on was himself.
When I was young, it was tough. I never knew my father, and my mom was one of those women that had to deal with a lot of demons. 2 weeks at a time, you don't see her, but you see her in the neighborhood, but you wonder why she doesn't come home. I didn't really know how to deal with it, so I kind of had to fend on my own, make ends meet as far as just survival.
Physically, Davis had appeared all grown up, but emotionally, he still had a long way to go. As a kid, that contradiction forged his identity.
I played football. I was always too big to play on the Pee Wee level, so it was like I had to play the senior level. So I was the youngest guy, and my coach Earl was like, "You're a big baby. Stop acting like a big baby. Big baby, big baby." And literally, like, a month later, everything just transformed. Like people from everywhere were just calling me that.
The nickname followed him to the basketball court, where he became a star in high school.
Number one, baby, number one, yeah!
And as a sophomore at LSU, he led his team to the Final Four. But when it came time for the NBA, he was just another rookie, joining an experienced group, led by a demanding coach.
Doc, he's always been tough from day one. My rookie year, Detroit game, I scored like 20 points.
If ever a guy played a heck of a game, it's this kid right here.
He was like, "Let's see if you can do it again." I looked at it at the time like, man, he's tough. I never can do enough for him.
Baby! Get out and look more! Doc's up in your face, telling it like it is, straight, point blank. So get out and look more. And I don't think Baby knew how to take a guy like Doc. You gotta know personnel. You're running up to a driver. You should have came, sat down, and been ready to go.
He told me what I didn't do, what I needed to do, what I needed to keep doing. And he didn't tell me in any nice way, And I was kind of depressed about that.
During a game in his second season, Davis's frustration spilled out onto the court.
Baby was already upset. He was already having his issues, and he had a meltdown. I told him, "You're on TV, and everybody's seeing it. Go in the back or just, cover your face."
And now, Davis down at the end with a towel on his head.
He didn't have the ability to grow up in private like all of us do. He had to grow up in front of Celtic Nation. And that's not easy for a young kid.
The following season, Davis was involved in an off-court altercation, causing him to miss the first 27 games. But this time, he wasn't the only one affected.
Last year, he got in trouble because he punched the guy and broke his hand. It hurt our team. And I told him that this summer. It probably hurt us all the way through Game 7 because we needed guys to play more minutes while he was out.
Then, last summer, an event took place that forced him to take a deeper look at himself. There was another baby in the Davis household.
It changes your life in so many ways. You can't do what a 25-year-old would do, with a child, So I'm kind of, instead of 25, I'm like 30, 35. You just gotta think differently as far as what you do and how you do it. Bless you. When I had to come to realization that I'm playing with Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rondo, guys that are all-stars.
This is all-out hustle.
I had to swallow my ego and create a new identity for myself.
Big Baby gets the turning point and then some. It brings his teammates up off the bench and everybody in the building.
Baby now, I think, holds himself accountable himself for his actions. Now, Baby works extremely hard. Probably works 3-4 times as hard as he did when he was a rookie.
Doc told me this: who sacrificed their body the most? A chicken or a pig? A chicken lays eggs, yeah, but a pig sacrifices his whole body. So be a pig. That's the way I look at it. Be a pig.
Glenn Davis clearly leads the NBA in taking charges and takes pride in them.
I was like, what can I do for the betterment of the team? And taking charges was one of the things that I knew I could do.
Big Baby draws the charge again.
It hurts. It really does.
Davis shaken up on the play.
And it wears on your body.
Big Baby continues to give up his body.
Oh, man, I feel like I ran into a brick wall.
He's just turned into a terrific player for us. He's had a tremendous attitude, team attitude. Our record is where it's at because Glenn Davis is on our basketball team.
I've come a long way. And to be here, to be playing for the Boston Celtics, I can be thankful for what God has given me now. You know, I'm still working to be a better man, to be a better person. But now I can hold my head high